Okay, so we're gonna start on our backs. Good morning, everybody. Like officially with the recording. I know sometimes I don't see you, okay, and sometimes you're lying back and you don't see me. So try to listen at the best that you can and consciously uh, practice so you don't get hurt. So everything that I tell you feels good, right? So it feels good for you. It might be feeling good for me, but it might not feel comfortable for you. So we're gonna try this stretch on your back. Take your time. You can do the blanket. You can do a mat. You can do a towel. Okay. So take your time and notice how it makes you feel. So I'm not on my shoulders. I'm like on the upper tips or the lower part of your shoulders or the lower ribs. So it feels like you have something here. Okay. And you can have your hands belly or heart. You can have your hands like cactus. This is cactus arms. My knees are bent. My feet are on the floor. And I have a ponytail that bothers me, but you can put a blanket also behind your neck. And if it feels okay, you can lengthen. So we can be here. And I'm going to start a little bit of sensation checking the breath. So this opens physically, right? This is countering all that forward folding that we're doing all day into our phones or our computers, driving, cooking. So stay here. If it feels horrible, rebend the legs. If it still doesn't feel like you cannot breathe, take it out. But you should feel like eventually the body starts kind of accepting and relaxing in using this prop here. Okay. So you can make it harder, you can make it lower, you can accommodate it so it feels like it feels okay. Okay. Once you are okay and you don't fidget so much and you can decide if you want your legs long or bent or have your feet wide and knees against each other, hands to the body out, then close the eyes and simply allow the body to drop the weight of the body to the gravity of the mat and the earth. Close the eyes and try scanning, right? You can scan what's going on. You do feel that you have a prop or an obstacle under that is making you, uh, feel very maybe strange to have something, but feel that you can start focusing more on the breath, on the inhale. I'm gently allowing my breath to inhale and gently exhaling. So all you're doing is coming into the stillness, coming into accepting the challenge here to have something uncomfortable behind you. Breathing out, taking your time. So doing all of this scanning gently from head to toes, from toes to head, feeling your chest, feeling the breath, gently allowing each inhale to soften. So allow the inhale to help you, right? To relax this part and the exhale to also relax and settling down a couple moments. I know it feels like a long time, but just take about 3 more. Each breath softening you down, each breath a little longer. Check your eyebrows, check your eyes and your faces, see if you're gripping your jaw or your teeth. Soften your belly, soften the thighs, soften the fingers. 2 more breaths. Really breathing and feeling the emptying. You can almost feel like the belly really digs in, like it sinks down. All right, so I'm going to replace my feet on the floor. You can come up and replace it. What I'm going to do is just roll out, and I'm going to place it a little bit lower, just a little bit more lower part. Just do that. It feels a little bit better. Feels like you're reaching a little bit, so you're creating a big curve right under, especially on your low back. And then try to maybe start with the knees bent, or maybe lengthening one leg, or maybe both. The legs can be out, the legs can be relaxed, and just this is a little easier. About 4 breaths here. Open the arms if you want to, cactus or out or overhead, whatever feels good. And keep again that scan, checking in. Just get a little bit more comfortable in this shape again, just breathing in and out. Try to relax your shoulders. Sensing each breath, each inhale. Maybe lengthening your exhales a little bit. Just breathe through the nose, no mouth, in to the nose, and out to the mouth, to the nose. One last one, nice and easy, nice and slow, very mindfully. Okay, so we're going to finally lie flat with no prop. So carefully rebend, place your feet on the floor, roll out. If you want, come halfway out and just remove it. And you're going to feel amazing. Well, I think you will. I hope so. So come on back, and maybe you feel that back a little bit more relaxed. So feel you have nothing. You all feel like this front rib cage open, more free. And it feels like you can feel the weight more dropping onto the mat. You can try to lengthen the legs and try to reach your arms overhead and lengthen everything from toes to fingers. Try to keep the back flat. Breathe a lot. Okay, and then keep your hands behind you, reaching. If it's too much, you can widen like a V or come back to the cactus. Bend your knees, feet on the floor. And then widen the feet a lot, like as wide or even wider than the mat, and do a little windshield wiper here. No rushing, going side to side. The knees are not going to touch. You're just feeling a little bit of hips. Go nice and easy. Go slow, extra slow. And then come to center, feet on the ground. Maybe walk your feet a little bit closer. And just have the feet about hips distance, open one leg out like a half a butterfly. All right, bring it in and do the other side. Just open it, just kind of drop it, right? One leg at a time, half a butterfly. Okay, so we're just doing one leg open like a tree. Bring the hands back. Hug your right knee in, hug your left knee in. Squeeze. And now you have no space here in any part of your spine. Everything is flat, toes together, toes here, knees together. If it's possible to have them together. If not, you can put a block to squeeze the knees together, a block or pillow, and make some circles here. Massage your low back. Go really slow. Reverse it. Breathing all the time. If you can listen to my breath, really feel the breath all the time. And I'm going to come into a figure four, thread the needle, or sometimes called sciatica stretch. So I'm bending my right leg, placing my ankle on the left. You can stay here. Just take a moment. Also, you can go side to side. If you have more and you feel comfortable, you can lift your legs off the ground and you can go side to side. Nice and slow. This is the last option here. You can cross the legs. Okay, so you slide the legs together and cross them, bring the foot down, walk it a little bit to the opposite side and twist. Or from that, you just uncross, feet down, and lift your hips and come to a twist. So any of those choices, any twists, put blocks under, put a blanket under if you want to have a little support, and have your arms any position out close to the body or cactus. And just relax. Breathe this rib cage, shoulder, hip. You can turn away. You can turn your head away from the knees. Your knees don't have to be crossed. They can be stacked or scattered. And let's come out slowly, just the way you started. Feet on the ground. Take a moment here. Lengthen the legs. Lengthen, straighten, point, arms overhead, and lengthen everything up. Reach from toes to heart and from fingers to center. Bring your hands back, feet on the ground, and just take a moment. Relax. A little side to side on the legs. Windshield wiper. All right, and then feet together. Take a moment, one at a time, or both legs come up. You can have a block between, circle here. You can go faster. You can do maybe something different here, just opening the legs and circling. Really breathing all the time. All right, we bring the feet on the floor. Same thing, other side. So left knee comes up and you open to place the foot across on top of the right knee. Flex it. You can go side to side. You can also stay very still. Great stretch. Just check with your shoulders, check with your jaw. Soften the face. If you still feel that you lift your legs, you lift your legs. Don't strain on your neck to reach for your legs. You can use a strap here. If you lift it, go a little side to side if you like it. And then this last little piece, also optional to cross and go to the side or uncross, knees together, feet on the ground, on the floor, and then I kind of bump my hips a little to the other side. So I bring my knees to this side. And what I meant with the support is that if the knees are far, you can also put something, okay? And you can have it with the legs crossed and support here. So you're not just floating and your arm is opening out. You can look out to the arm. Stay about 2 breaths here, really feeling your this body, this outer rib cage and hip and shoulder, nice opening there. Breathing a lot, softening your breath. Okay, I'm gonna do one Two more, a couple of things on the back. All right, so I'm going to slowly come back onto your back and return to the arms overhead. Okay, so we're going to start a little active bridge flow. So my feet are under my knees. They're not far away. Knees are bent, feet on the floor. Okay, and just do that one more time. So touch the floor with the hands, right? Tap the hands on the mat, lift up. Lengthen your arms behind you or open a little wider. Now, the next time you're going to bring your hands to the floor, towards the feet. You're going to try to push the feet and lift your knees, lift your hips off the ground. Tap the ground. Take a moment, lift a little higher, and then slowly arms go up, lower the hips, and start from the beginning. Okay, so with your breath, arms up, push the feet, lift your hips, tap the ground here, or maybe you even reach your heels, lift a little higher, keep on your shoulders, keep your face relaxed, arms reach up, lower the hips. Okay, and last one, arms lift, lower down, lift your hips. This is called the bridge pose. And just take a little bit more engagement here, pressing your knees forward, squeezing as if you had a big ball between your knees. So don't let the knees open, squeeze a little tighter, squeeze your glutes, lift a little bit more. And then just 2 times, try to lower all the way or half and lift a little higher. Okay, and then lower and just a little higher, a little bit more, lower down, lower down. Take your time to lower down. So rest your hips here. And then one at a time or both, you give yourself a hug again, knees to chest. Roll, massage your low back. Lengthen the legs, one at a time or both, depends on how you feel on your low back. Lengthen up. And I'm going to reach my arms up, and I'm going to try to lower one leg halfway, not all the way. So I'm going to try to lower one leg and try to reach my arms and lift through past the leg. Okay. And then I'm going to lift my legs both up and relax. Lower a little bit, one other leg halfway or a quarter. Reach through the leg, past the upper, past. Lower the arms and feet up. One more time each side. Lower, not a lot, but just engage here. You one more, you reach past the leg, through the leg, arms are framing the leg. Look at the toe, lower down. And last one, lower, lift up, reach to the leg, engage your core, engage your low back, shoulders, all the way up, knees to chest, and then roll about 5 times. Roll your back. And make some circles. Last one here. So it can be circles with knees together or encouraging the hips to open by circling away. Any of these, they're all nice and good for your low back and your hips. All right, so we're gonna go on hands and knees so you can roll. You can also cross at your legs, at your ankles, and roll over, whatever you like. Go on your back, come to hands and knees, whatever you prefer. Find your way on what we call the tabletop. And if you have that extra mat or that extra blanket, you can pat the knees, so you can put that under your knees, especially the floors that are cement. It's hard on the bones. It still looks good, right? Yeah. So I'm just gonna put the green over. I always forget, so we can see the color, because with the dark mat, you don't see. And I'll go a little bit here. So I'm having my hands and knees, consciously place my hands under my shoulders. I'm on my knees here. A little brighter. Now that we're going to start a little bit of work. And I do like the double mat. So I'm going to try a little balance here first. I'm going to lengthen my right leg. Okay, I'm going to lift it off the ground. Try to not open the hip, hop the hip down. Toes point down. Stay here, breathe here. So you're on two hands. The foot on the ground can be tucked or flat, and the right leg is nice and strong to the back. Left arm forward, breathe here. Push on the hand on the floor, push on the knee on the floor, lift away. One time, try to bring the knee to the elbow, one time only. So the elbow goes to the middle of your body or to the low back, to the low hip, and the knee comes in to center and lengthen out. Just one, okay? Lower the hand down. So this leg is gonna go out, this leg that was up, out to the side, straight leg, okay? And then I'm gonna do a little cat-cow. So I'm gonna show you both angles, and I'm going to do a little bit of rounding. So round my shoulders, and as I lift my tail, I'm gonna lift my toe up. Okay, and then bring your foot down, push, and round your shoulders. You're doing this cat-cow with the leg out and lifting the toe and arching round. Bring the toe down, lift, one more. Okay, you don't want to do the foot, just have the leg out and do a little cat-cow. This just adds a little bit more coordination. Awesome. So come to neutral, foot is flat now. You're gonna drag your leg back and across the leg. And you can kind of peek at your toe are tucked, peek at it, look at it, and stretch all this right side. Return, and if this is optional, to bring the knee behind the knee behind the knee, and you do like a little child's pose with the legs crossed. You press back. Your hands are pressing forward. Your knees are kind of lifting, especially the top knee reaching. If this is not happening, just do a normal stretch, balasana or child's pose, crossed or flat. Wherever you were, return so the knees are one next to each other, one next to one another, right? And then the knees back together. Let's take a moment in child's pose with the arms extended forward. So the arms reach long and melt yourself all the way back. Child's pose with arms extended. Keep reaching, fingers forward. Maybe lift your wrists off the ground. If it's too much, just bring your wrist down. Head down. Maybe a blanket or block under your face, under your forehead. Just before we just come up to the other side, you're gonna bring your hands to the feet, to the knees, and rise up. Come on the knees. Come on to the shins. Arms up. And we'll do a little side bend on the knees. Okay, so you're gonna stretch the arms up and go a little sideways. To the side, lengthen up at the center, other side. And up, sideways. Remember, don't go forward. Go less, but go sideways. And go long, tall, and sideways. Beautiful. Release your fingers, make some circles, circles with your wrists. And then you're gonna find the tabletop on the other side. The other leg is going to lift, okay? You extend it. Your hands are holding you, but you're going to be on one hand. So left leg back, toes pointing down. Really press that leg, lengthen from your hip, and the other arm goes forward. So leg and opposite arm. One time together. So you bring your elbow in, you bring your knee in. You can bring the elbow towards your back hip. You can bring the knee to the elbow, knee to elbow, elbow to back hip or towards each other, and then lengthen away. Reach away and lengthen, reach, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. And bring your hands back. This leg that is lifted, ready to open it up to the side, right? And then you do your cat-cow. You round, and then you arch and you lift your toe. You bring your foot back, down, round. You arch, right? And maybe lift your toe or not. Two more. Rounding, really mindfully, feeling your low back, pressing strongly with your fingers. Arch, lift your head, lift your tail, lift your toe. And last one. Good. Okay, neutralize. And your foot is flat. You're going to bring it behind the other knee or the other leg, across, and peek at it. Toes are tucked under. Take a little peek. Open the whole left side, the rib cage. Look at your toe. And then bring the knee behind the knee. So you soften that leg that was straight. Soften it, bring it behind, and stretch back, push back. If that's not possible, you can just bring your knees together, press back with knees, or cross leg, child's pose, stretch back. Slowly up, uncross, and child's pose. Back again, reaching fingers forward, maybe lifting wrists, activate the armpits, the arms, the fingertips. If this is too much, lower the head, lower the arms, rest here. Any variation, we're just taking a moment to recover. Slowly bring the hands back to the knees, to the feet, to the legs. Rise up. Okay, arms high, interlace, stretch up. To the side, to the side. You're just feeling really good. Press your hips forward so you're not reaching back. Press your hips forward, okay? And then side to side. Okay, from here, we're gonna do a little bit of a flow. So I know you're on your knees and try to keep your balance there to come to a high lunge, to a lunge, low lunge. Okay, so I'm gonna put more weight on the left leg, slowly. If it's too much, bring your hands down and step forward. But If you can, you're going to place your foot slowly, walk it forward. Okay, so arrange yourself now so that you're okay. You can walk your foot a little bit to the side, and you can have your toe tucked in the back or flat. Lift your arms up. So just gonna fix the screen again. Very nice. So if you want, if you have more, you can kind of go forward. If you have it, you don't have to, but if it feels good, you go a little forward, you go not forward, you stay up, you lift up, you reach, you lengthen. These arms up is going to go out and behind. Interlace your fingers, knuckles point down or far, and then try to shift forward. Chest to the thigh, chest to the thigh, chest to the thigh. Breathe. Come on up. Arms high. Lengthen here. All right. And then we're going to keep the hands to the floor. You're going to frame your front foot and you're going to try to lift the back leg. So hands can be on blocks here. These are blocks. You can use bottles. Right foot forward. I'm going to tuck my toe in the back and I'm going to lift my back leg off the ground and come to this pyramid. Okay, now you're going to lift my toe in the front and press my toe down and go back and forth. Lifting my toe, rocking forward and back. So it's a big pyramid. And let's come down again. Slowly bring the knee down and stretch for a hamstring stretch. So you can have your blocks here, walk back, lift your toes, and stretch that front leg as you sit back. One more stepping forward. And slowly bring your leg back. That's how we started. Now, if you want a little toe stretch before we do the other side, tuck all the toes, tuck, tuck, tuck. Maybe try to sit on them. If not, just stay away halfway. Try to maybe stretch the toes, the plantar fascia, the ankles. Maybe you can sit all the way on it. Maybe you can stay up and breathe and doesn't feel so bad. If it's torture, you can't, you just release it. So you can try a little bit at a time. Now relax and just relax your toes. So you're gonna go up again on the knees. Take a moment here, just try a little bit of a low back camel without too much, just having the hands on your low back, elbows kind of touch towards the back in each other and press your hips forward. So easy camel, easy on your back. Squeeze your shoulders in the back, squeeze as if you had a magnet between your elbows, and then relax. Okay, so now put more weight on the right. So you step your left foot forward. Take a moment, right? So the foot can be also a little bit out, so it's more balanced. Arms out and up. You can have the hands together or separate. Reaching up, maybe descending a little bit. Lengthening the front of the hip or not. Go back if it's too much. Arms out, interlace behind. And now knuckles point down, lift your heart, maybe lift your gaze. And then again, forward. Sink a little deeper. Maybe rest the rib on the front knee, on the front thigh. Breathe here. Gaze up. Awesome. Come on up, inhale. Arms up again. And then when you come into that big pyramid, I think. And then we'll do that hamstring stretch. Okay. So you're going to frame your front foot with the blocks or the hands. Tuck your toes in the back. Ready to lift that back leg strongly. Lift everything, straighten the front leg. And you shift on your heel, lift your toes, and then press your toe and lift. You go back and forth. You can do it with these blocks here. Back and forth, or do nothing. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. You can just stay here with a big wide pyramid. And then eventually bring the knee, bend the knee again, bring the knee down, back knee down, and then hamstring stretch. Shift back. And you can have the blocks here. Any variation. Toes are up. I think it's raining. I hear the rain. Step forward. Slowly. Again, step back. Very good. Little bit toe stretch again. All right, and since we're here, we're going to stay at the back of your mat. You're going to try something that I did a couple times this week that I like, okay? So you're going to use your hands or no hands or hands on the block and tuck your toes and lift up. So you're at the back of your mat, forward folding, but my hands are not on my feet. My hands are under my shoulders. So I look like a little table with my legs now straight and bend, or try to swing your hips a little bit. So if you have your blocks, because the floor is far away, you have your hands on blocks, it's easier because you're going to, and look at this space here, okay? So my hands are not here. My hands, you're going to really use your hands because you're going to go lifting your heels and your weight is going to shift to your hands. Then you're going to bring your heels down. You're going to go back and shift your toes, stretch them apart. Again, on the hands, lift your heels, go on your tippy toes, go a little higher. Legs can be bent or straight. Lower heels, lift your toes, shift back. And then we'll try a little variation. You're going to bring your heels out, okay? So it's like a little pigeon toe, heels out. And then try again with the shape. And then the opposite. Heels in, toes out, so more like a little Charlie Chaplin shape. And then up on your toes, toes down, and lift your toes. You feel different muscles on your legs. Turn your toes so they're parallel, and just fold here at the back of your mat. You can now hold the elbows, rest here, allow your whole body to kind of drop in half, dangle here. You can sway side to side. So we're at the back of your mat and we're going to go into our first downward facing dog. Okay, so take your time to walk your hands. Place your hands, keep your heels down. If possible, walk forward and really use the hands, and maybe walk enough to maybe make the legs stronger. You can lift your heels a little bit and then use the whole arm, the shoulder to hug in. And this is your first down dog. You're gonna come to plank. You can always bring knees down, plank. or plank with no knees down. Up to you. Back to dog. One more. Forward, strong body, strong core, strong legs, strong arms. And then back, downward dog. So I'm going to walk my hands, my legs, one at a time, or jump, or float, or just simply step to the front. So now we're shifting a little bit. Finally coming up to standing, slowly up to standing. Rising up as you stand up, arms up, palms touch, lower to heart. One more. Arms reach up and hands to heart. I'm going to do a chair twist. Try to do the best you can. These are not easy. It's definitely raining because I heard thunder. Okay, so you don't have to turn. Okay, I'm just turning because it's hard to show what I'm going to do. So this is a chair, right? Chair squat. There is no chair, but it's called a chair. Arms high and you sit low. So I'm going to bring one hand across my legs, across my knees. All right, and this other one can go to the back, to the hip. So I'm twisting. If you want, you can do the prayer. But this is easier, and you can also reach back behind. On the hip, knees together, feet together, lower your hips and twist. All right, and then rise up back to normal chair and hands to the prayer. So you feel a little bit heart rate. Okay, just take a moment. You can release your hands too. And then your chair squat, right? Lower down any amount. Feet can be a little separate, any amount. And then from there, from this low, sit, other arm across the thighs or lower or on top, hands on the hip or back. So that's your twist. I know it's hard. Try to square your hips and the knees together. You can keep the hand on the hip, or you can do the prayer twist, which is more. Come back to chair. Inhale up. And then hands together to the heart. Just separate your feet if they're two together and just relax. Just relax. I'm really breathing hard. So that was hard. So I want you to feel the feet now. We did stretch our toes. So feel a little bit of weight shifting. I'm going to try a little bit of a tree and a little bit of a standing figure 4. Also, you can use the wall, you can use a chair, you can use something so you can support yourself. Okay, so first of all, you're going to really feel the foot come on the tippy toes on the leg that is going to lift. Come on the tippy toes and lift the leg up. Open the knee out a little bit. Forward and out. And then you come to the tree here. So the foot can be higher. Arms can stay at the center. And if you don't have it, you can bring your foot a little lower. Hands to prayer or up or any position. Let's release it, bring it up a little higher, a little higher, a little higher. Extend it, point in and down. All right, that was it. Shake it out. Okay, if you want, just kind of bend the knees a little bit and have your hands swing. Just kind of relax here. And you can have one at a time. One. Good. Just relax. So other side, press on the leg that is going to stay. You can bring the hands to the hips, lift your leg, open to the side a little bit, bring it back forward, lift it, open to the side, and come to the tree on this side. So maybe second time feels better. Maybe any position with the hands, anything at all. Breathe here. Lengthen, lengthen. Engage the belly, engage the face. Bring it up in front. A little higher. If you can, extend it. In and down. Done. Done with that. So this other one is a little harder. My God, what can't happen? It's already 10:20. So a little harder. So if you want, cheat, I don't care. Hold on to something. I'm going to bend my legs a little bit. Stay on my orange, maybe here. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. Legs goes up, open, and then with this open, you now place the foot on top, like a figure 4, hands to prayer, and you can bend or stay high. Flex your foot. And breathe here. Hold on to a chair or something. Coming up, inhaling, inhaling, maybe lifting the knee off a little higher and slowly stepping down, shake it out. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, nice and slow. Use the whole area, the toe, or spread them, the heel, lift your knee, open, bring the foot closer to the thigh, to the knee, hands together, and maybe stay here or lower yourself. Breathe here. Be patient, breathe a lot. Not an easy one to do, especially holding it. Lift it up a little higher, a little higher, a little higher, and step it down. And then instead of going forward, just bring your hands to the sides. And you can do one and then the other. You can cross or both. This is no big deal. So you can just do one arm, other, both, and then you can go back to that. We're good. So I'm just gonna do a little quick standing flow. Let me go back a little. So from standing, I guess, go to the center of your mat and then just walk a little bit out, toes out, a little wider, arms out, and hands at the top. And you're gonna actually make it a little wider. And as you bring your hands to the center, you're gonna bring your knees out and lower. So bring your hands center and lower the legs down as much as you can. Inhale up, pressing the hands together, straighten the legs, reach your fingers to the sky. Okay, 2 more. Easy, careful, squat down, prayer to the heart, lower as much as you can, press up, press your feet, press your hands, lift up. Just have that big light on my head. Okay, last one. Lower down. Good. Coming up. Arms high. Do you have your legs pretty straight and ready? You separate your hands. The arms go halfway, shoulder height. And I'm going to get you to do a triangle from here. So whichever is your back foot, bring it in. Your front foot turns. Hips are still forward, arms are still out. Now remember, I'm not going forward. I'm going sideways. So sideways, reach your fingers away from the center. Nice long line of energy. And then come to triangle. Remember, you're stacking hips and shoulders. Legs are straight. Breathe here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Okay, rebend it just to come out. Just a little bit. Inhale. Center. Toes in. Turn out. I don't know if you can see my feet. Yep. Back foot in a little bit. Arms still out. Lengthen, lengthen. Head, feet pressing, arms reaching. Reach across. Don't go forward. Go sideways. So even if it's less, you can also bring the back hand to the hip or sneaking it behind. Hand to the below the knee. This is, I can't even make the ankle unless I go down and then I end up twisting. So that's why I keep up, almost like your navel and your belly are facing the side, not down. Okay, so that's the challenge here. Rebending here, coming out, and then we're going to turn the toes in. Toes in, big, 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 wide straddle, super wide. You're going to bring your arms out again, interlace behind, knuckles down, lift your heart. Okay, so it looks like that. And then you're going to fold. Take your time. So either halfway, you can go all the way, or maybe release your hands, go down the legs, go all the way to the hands under your shoulders, or maybe walk your hands inside your feet. Maybe you have a block or two. Fold down. Coming up, halfway, look forward, strong back, lengthen, and then rebend. Get long here and rebend and fold. We'll take a yogic squat. I know it's hard. You can have the block there for your tail. Maybe hop a little closer, maybe walk your heels, toes in, and you come to this yogic squat. Do the best that you can. See if you can lengthen your tail down as you lift your head up. Hands together. Breathe here. So my pressing my elbows out, my legs pressing in, my hands together. I lift my heart, and I can also modify, stay a little higher. Eventually, maybe lift your heels if it's okay, lower down. Make yourself on the go seat, okay, carefully. So maybe use your hands behind or sit back. Just gonna come a little closer and fix the screen. You're gonna come into a variation of both toes. I'll show you in a moment. So now we're on the seat. I'm gonna go on the green. Yeah. And I can have my hands, oh, I have to turn it or come closer. Sorry about that. Yeah. So we're not going up again. That's good. So this is boat pose. I want to close, or should I come this way? Okay. Hands behind, toes together. I'm gonna lift your feet, lift your legs, maybe stay here, okay? So maybe if you feel like you're balancing here, you can bring your hands behind the legs, chest is up, and you can still maintain the hands here, behind, lengthen. This is your balance. Cross at the ankles, cross the ankles, cross the ankles, bring the ankles or the feet closer, float here with the feet closer, just float, float, float. And then bring the feet down. They're still crossed. Relax the legs, crossing the legs. Okay, so from there, right, feet down, flex your feet under the knees, flex them. They're crossing at the shins, arms high. I gotta fix the screen again and fold. Okay, forward, fold. Don't press too much that you need to bring your chest down. Just fold any amount. Relax and breathe here. You can go a little side to side. All right, let's go back. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the boat. Back to the boat. This is called the boat. Okay, hands behind. Legs can be like that. You can have the hands behind the legs. You can stay here. You're balancing on the sit bones, leaning back. You're gonna cross and we're gonna try something else. Actually, don't cross and maybe try to balance here. Maybe one leg out, maybe both, maybe bending, maybe opening, anything at all. I'm going to cross again. Make sure you cross again. Bring your feet closer. Bring your feet down. And then forward folding, flexing the feet. Flex the feet. Crossing. There should be a little triangle under in between your legs. Arms high. And then out, forward, walk, forward, fold. And if you feel like you want to rest, you rest. That's fine. Slowly up and extend the legs pretty straight. Okay, just take a moment. You're gonna do the same thing we did different ways. Seated, standing, and now on the seats. You're gonna place your feet down, cross here. Again, figure four, and you can have your hands more behind or bring your hands closer. They can be out, out, or out. Go side to side. So the next time you go to the side, hopefully this works for you. So let's say I'm going to bring my foot the floor. That right foot lands on the floor. Then I'm going to go up on my hand behind, on my other hand. Go up on my hand. Okay, this hand is going to relax, come up, foot down, and press the knee out, push it away, and turn and gaze to your back left hand. So your foot kind of want to lift, And your knee, you push it out and turn your gaze to your left hand. I hope that worked. Come back and uncross to the other leg. So you go sideways, and if you don't want to do that part, don't do that. You go side to side. My hands are turning away. You can turn them in, whatever feels good. We're almost done. Okay, so foot lands, foot lands, foot lands. Right? There it goes. You can stay here. Okay, I'm going to continue. So I'm going to go on my right hand. I guess, yeah. Left foot is landing. Right hand is going to be my support. Left hand is free, and you're going to push it away. So I'm going to try to lift my hip, my rib cage lifts. I press the leg out, and I look at my lower hand. Press. And beautiful. Relax. Come back. Uncross. Sit up. Lengthen. Lengthen. Up, 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 and fold, fold. So I have a little bend on my legs. If you don't notice it, I have something. So I have space between the mat and my knees. Okay. Forward folding. Reaching forward. Head lowers. Take 3 breaths here. Forward bending. Breathing again a lot. Breathing in and out. Please carefully come up. Make sure you have room behind you. And go lying back the way we started again. No props here. Feel your low back, feel your hips, feel your legs. And then one leg up, one leg up. Just roll your ankles. Roll them both at the same time, both the same direction. Lengthen both legs up. Lengthen arms up. Flex feet, flex toes. Point, point, and then stretch. So flex, point, point, and flex both feet. You're going to feel really good on your toes and your feet and your ankles. Point, and then flex the toes, crunch the toes, maybe crunch, make fist with your toes, fist with your hands. Last one. Relax, flex, feet, open the arms, open the legs. Cross, cross, open the arms, open the legs. The legs don't touch, but the arms touch the ground. And last one. Beautiful. Now you're going to just kind of shake everything up. Shake your arms, shake your legs, shake your ankles, your toes, really shake it out. Maybe a little faster. Get some tension out. Release any stiffness. And then this is like called the dead bug, right? You can just relax your arms if you want. Just keep the legs up for a moment. Just being there. Really feeling you could stay here and put your legs against the wall just to show you if you have even a chair or an ottoman. Or I have these here, just kind of sneak and show you that you could kind of do this. It's actually a pose. It's called legs against the wall. It's not a wall, but it serves the purpose that you put the legs up. And the legs don't have to be straight. You can, have a little space between the baseboard or whatever you're using. You can stay there. That's your option. Other option is just lowering the legs and make the feet together and feet uh, heels together, toes together, hands on the thighs or out, and then come to this butterfly or sukta. Now remember, you can have, if you have the blanket, another option is really making a roll tight. I know it's a lot of work here. Sometimes you just want to lie down and do nothing, but I'll just show you. So you cross, right? Feet are together, knees wide. You grab that blanket, you roll it, you roll back, and these blanket sides support your thighs. You have the feet together with the blanket like that, and the blanket goes under the legs, and you can just rest here. So this is the any pose you like, right? You can have the legs up with a wall, or also just this is optional. Do nothing. Spread apart, arms out, legs out, palms up, and start again a little bit of checking with your breath, just breathing in and out very gently. Close the eyes if you can. Breathing in and out, just the way we started, breathing in, breathing out, slowing down the breath, noticing the body, parts of the body resting on the ground. And now it feels like the body is really, really ready to drop its weight on the ground. And this is the part where you just let go completely. This is where maybe they say this is where the body takes what we did, or we absorb the yoga effects, how it integrates with the mind. And sometimes it feels like the body feels like it's clearing all the confliction and all the cobwebs and all the problems that we have, the issues, the planning, the not working planning, and all the goals. So sometimes just being here and think of how this is a moment for you specifically, for you especially, for your heart, for your health, for your mind, and for your body. And just being here, really still, really quiet, hopefully very comfortable. Put any props, any blankets, any music, close your eyes and really feel your body resting in peace. If you want to stay, you really should listen to your body. And if your body wants to stay and you have the time, please mute me. And if you can't stay and you want to stop the class, you're going to start any movements, gentle movements, maybe bringing your arms overhead and maybe bringing your knees to your chest. It doesn't matter. You can also go very slow, turn your head around, and start a lot of breath, a little deepening breath. The starts of the body of just gentle movements, no rush, slow movements, gentle, roll to your sides, either right or left. Meet me seated to just close the practice. Sit comfortably, sit on a blanket, sit on a block, sit on a chair with your head tall and your elbows relaxed the size of your body. Bring your hands at the heart. Bow gently to your heart, to yourself. Humility, gratitude, kindness, sincerity. May all the beings in the world be in peace, at ease. May the world stop its suffering and live, hopefully, one day in peace. Om Shanti and Shalom and peace. That's all we want. We want to use our nice spiritual wishes to heal the world. So we start with ourselves and we wish to the world to heal. Namaste and thank you. And I'll stay for a few minutes. Just stop recording.